Is this okay lighting? I'm so sweaty. For so long, New York City has been my home. I'm originally from Wales, and then I moved to Florida when I was a kid, which meant that I felt like I never really was from anywhere specific, like I was always in between two places. Growing up, I would always say that I'm too American to be Welsh and too Welsh to be American. And what I mean by that is that I never really drew strength from a single place or a single location. I've always felt a little bit like a tourist, never staying, always visiting. That is until I moved here, not here specifically, but in New York City, the greatest motherfucking city in the world. I am a die-hard romantic about New York. See, I first moved to New York City when I was 19, so that's almost, let me do math, 6 years, 7 years almost? I decided to call this city my home. I dubbed it my home. After living in college dorms, I lived in this apartment in Spanish Harlem, I lived in that apartment in Spanish Harlem, and then eventually I moved into my apartment in Chelsea. Maybe it was my burning desire to make theater, or because I watched James and the Giant Peach too many times when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure that that movie ends with James landing the peach on top of the Empire State Building. Either way, for the first time in my young life, I could draw strength from being from a single place, a place that I chose. And the weird part about being from New York City is that you can say that to anyone, anywhere, and they know exactly what you're talking about. They know that city, they know this place. And for so long, I think I've taken that for granted.
Previously on X-Men.
It's been a crazy 2 months. I summed a lot of that up in my last video. It's kind of about change and how to deal with it as an artist, as a maker of things. But ultimately, in short, I quit my job, put all my stuff into that backpack, and I'm traveling around for the next month and a half, and then I'm going back to Florida for a bit. If I'm being honest, which is the point of this series, I'm scared to leave a place that I've used as a touchstone for myself as a creator, as a maker, as a person. There are people who have kind of stood by my ideas and allowed me to be an artist and given me a sense of validation, and people that have deeply affected my life because of this city. I met them here. Honestly, just had the best time working with them over the past 3 weeks. So I've been rehearsing a play called Busu, which goes to the Tennessee Williams Theater Festival. It's a world premiere of this old play by Mishima, and he was best friends with Tennessee Williams. They found this copy, they got it translated, and we're doing the world premiere, and the play is nutso. This is what day of rehearsal is this?
Are we counting the first 2 days?
Yeah.
So I would say this is the number 5.
Day 5 of rehearsal. Oh, I hate frogs. It's really fun to do. It's pretty wild. Hopefully you'll see a lot of it in next week's video, but for now, I'm gonna just leave it there. I really want you to see it. It's so crazy, and the work that 1/8 makes is wild. And the other project I've been doing is something I'm actually making for you. It's really tragic, and it's a really sad play, and actually really intense, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, so I just didn't mention the name of the play that I was working on. It's called By Morning, and it comes out in January 2020, and I'm still have a mustache, okay. It's an audio play, so essentially a radio play, like the good old days. So that play was the first play I ever produced, and I kind of got the cast back together, and we spent the past 2-3 weeks rehearsing, and then a few days ago we finally did it.
It's officially starting.
people to hear it and tell me if I'm crazy or not. So I've been doing all that, and don't get me wrong, it's been extremely stressful. It's been really stressful. I panicked at certain moments. And it's genuinely kind of how I feel. But ultimately, I've been so happy. And that feeling is so worth chasing. The point of this video is that I think it's healthy for me to leave a location that I draw strength from, because a single place is not the whole of you. You are the whole of you. And when I say you, I'm kind of really just saying me, but your creative process has to start within you. It can't come from an external source, it can't come from a location or an act or a perfect environment. It has to stem from this desire to express. And for me, I feel like I'm venturing off to reconnect with that sense of source within myself, and less about the environment that I'm in. I started this series because I wanted to show you that you can create anywhere, that you can make. You don't have to be from New York, from LA, from Atlanta, from Dubai. I don't know. It's not about the location, it's about what you do. It's about your will to do it. And the hope is that maybe if you see someone going for it with full earnestness, it might inspire you to do the same thing. Maybe. You let me know. So over the next few weeks, you'll see a ton more videos because I'm going abroad and I'm gonna take you along with me. You're gonna be there. So thank you so much for watching, for everyone who's reached out. It's so empowering and so meaningful. It would be helpful if you subscribe. About 80% of the people who watch this aren't subscribed. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying it's good for me. It's good for the numbers. So if you want to help out, and smack the notification bell. It's crazy that I'm now saying these things. So next week, you'll see a video. The tour begins. This is my goodbye New York City, huh? Ugh, it's hard to say.
For when you
I'm
are
an actor and I'm
Try it.
acting.
You say you're not good at acting?
I'm acting.
I'm not good at acting.
Actor speaks in
Just keep
microphone
motion.
and says words
To do-
good.